Tonight's Minnesota Facing Race Ambassador Award recipient is Justin Terrell. Justin was nominated by two individuals, his Take Action Minnesota colleague, Laura Giavarini, and Chris Stewart from the African American Leadership Forum. Justin worked as a counselor for many years before joining the Take Action team in July 2012. As manager of the Justice for All program, Justin has made great strides toward closing the state's racial jobs gap. He was a key player in the Ban the Box initiative, leading efforts to encourage Target Corporation to remove questions about an applicant's criminal record from job application forms. When Target adopted Ban the Box policy, other private companies followed. And the Minnesota legislature passed Ban the Box into law, effective January 1st of this year. We are honored to name Justin Terrell as a 2014 Minnesota Facing Race Ambassador Award recipient. Congratulations, Justin.
Thank you. Thanks for standing up in the back. Y'all in the front didn't get them. No. My family didn't stand up, so thank you. I'd also like to thank the St. Paul Foundation and the Minnesota Philanthropy Partners for awarding me with this distinguished honor. Some of my heroes have this award, and I'm one of them you just heard from, Jada. And so I just want to say thank you. I also want to say thank you to Take Action Minnesota and the leaders of Justice for All. If you don't know, Take Action Minnesota is where we change the world together. And you can join us anytime. To my family and my fiance, Emily, we have 47 days left. I promise you I'm going to get you to the altar. And to my mentors and friends who are in the room who I don't have time to name, these are the folks who have heard me talk about racial justice for a very long time. And in the case of my mother, she is someone who's heard me talk about these issues since I was 11 years old. It was my mom's struggle with oppressive forces that motivated me to care about anti-racism work. Our family has survived poverty, domestic abuse, and systemic barriers to the life that we wanted to live. Watching her work 3 jobs just to break even on groceries and bills taught me that something is wrong with the world that we live in. As a young man, I knew that this world also had ideas about me, that I was angry and out of control, that I learned differently, that I had a disability, and that I would be dead or incarcerated by 18 or 21. Does that sound familiar? That was like the whole 90s, right? But because of my mom, I knew that all of that was a lie. She taught me that I always had a choice, that life will never be easy for us, and that you can either lay down or you can stand up and fight. And what that meant to me was serving my community, creating safe spaces for young men of color to learn from each other, facilitating spaces where GLBTQ youth could teach me how to celebrate instead of tolerate, and where very powerful women like Sheila Moriarty and Dina McKinney and Pamela Twist could teach me how to learn to be an advocate for social change and not an advocate for social control. That is what our work at Take Action Minnesota is about. We are fighting for a Minnesota where we are fighting for a Minnesota where we remove barriers to employment, where people have full access and a reason to engage in their democracy, and a Minnesota where our systems work for everyone, and we can eliminate some of the most embarrassing racial disparities in the country. Are y'all with that? So over the past few years, the Justice for All program has hit the streets. We've marched, we've engaged the business community, policymakers, and we demanded real systemic change. One of them was through Ban the Box. And so I just want to say that if you're with Take Action Minnesota, if you're a member, if you've taken action with us in the last year or so, make some noise. These are your real ambassadors. These are the people who come to the meetings, who come to the marches, who stand out in the cold, who rally sometimes in front of companies like Target or rally at the Capitol. This is the future of our democracy. It's all of us together, demanding real systemic change. And so I think I'll close with this. There's a thing that we do when I say, show me what democracy looks like, all the people say, this is what democracy looks like. Some of y'all know this. So I'm going to say it really loud, and you're going to say it even louder back to me, all right? All right. Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Thank you.